Doesn't look like there's a cliff anywhere near right now, does it? But somehow there's a cliff. Now, how did I? Oh, there it is. I read that the Japanese version was easier. Not easy, harder. Like a lot harder. Yeah, because this one's ridiculously easy. Because you pass out when you reach 26. Like, what's the chance of me reaching 26? I haven't even reached 35 yet. There's an enemy here which does magic breath. There's none of these, but there isn't. Honestly, there is one, and I want to learn that because it's the most damaging of these type of spells, the ones which actually hit everyone. It's not the most damaging spell, or well, I mean, it's the most damaging enemy skill, which hits everyone. I used to think it is. And so now we're inside. I need to make sure to get ribbon. Fortunately, ribbon's right at the beginning. Unfortunately, not really for me, but for people in general, it's behind a hidden passage. I think it's right here. Yeah, it's stupid. Like, how the hell are you gonna know that's there? I mean, otherwise this would be a bit of a weird bridge. Oh, this is it. Okay, I want to heal. Plenty. Because I don't know how much damage this is going to do. There it is. Yeah, that's quite a bit. Yeah. See? See, it almost killed Yuffie, and it happened. Actually, that's the thing. It causes like 3 types of elemental damage. So if you absorb any of them, you absorb it, which makes it terrible against like half of the enemies in the game. But against most things, it's well, not against most things, but against a decent number of things, it's pretty good. Yeah, probably still most things. Most things don't absorb any particular type of... Like these bats, I'm sure these bats don't absorb anything. Because it's not like bats are... like... bats absorbing fire or something. Not that the other monsters absorbing fire makes sense, but... sort of seems more appropriate than bats. At least. Oh yeah, I did need to do that. I think. Okay. I'm just running around randomly, really. What did I... Magic Breath and... Beta or something. Oh, okay. Yeah, because, well, I mean, I already know that Cloud and Sid absorb Magic Breath, but I still don't want... Because if he attacks Yuffie and uses Magic Breath, then Yuffie's dead. What's over here? Oh yeah, this way, Kim. Actually, I should equip Ribbon on someone. Oh, actually, that enemy uses Trine as well. I sort of want to learn that. I've got it on... It's not super important, because Trine's not exactly the best thing anymore, but I still wouldn't mind it on the third enemy materia. I'm not going to wait around for it, though. I forgot about equipping Ribbon, which would have been important because it's quite effective here. At least I know that Cloud's alright. Yeah. So actually, that works fine. Yeah, so that's one of the important things as well. Yeah, Bad Breath and Magic Breath. Both breaths. There's no music. Oh, actually, I think it's because I'm still outside, isn't it? What am I doing? I can press buttons really quickly. On Track and Field 2, which is about 15 years old now, I was getting like 7 seconds on the 100 meters. It was stupid. It obviously they needed to put some other system in where, like, if you press it twice as quick, you only get like a bit closer to, say, like 9.5 seconds, so you don't come up with stupid times just because you can press the button quickly. Oh, save point. Might as well use a tent, I've got shitloads of them. Now, where do I go? Yeah, that isn't gonna work, is it? Nope. Yeah, I still need to equip Ribbon. Need to actually remember to do this. Not just say, oh, I need to equip Ribbon, and then forget about it. Because I mentioned something else. Equip, Sid, yeah, that's probably the best one. She's got, yeah, that's still better, probably? I could quite easily jump across that, let alone Cloud. I'm eating ice. A lot of encounters. And that's just an icicle. Why am I fighting an icicle? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is actually an enemy. What does it do? Yep. Yep, that's an icicle. And you get to thrillingly watch that animation every single time you win. Oh yeah, it's forced encounters. Right. I totally forgot about that. Nope. So hyper jump is like boost jump, except miss. Yeah, like boost jump, except it hits everyone and does more damage. Maybe it's less an actual enemy, as it is something that's there, and some icicles that are around it hit you, and then once you do enough damage, it's still a bit weird. Just one more to go. They're like, yes, we've beaten the icicle. That was the hardest fight yet. These other icicles are clearly smaller. And so finally the last one's defeated. Probably get some reward that's terrible. Oh, it's the Megalix, right. Do I not give the option to? Before, when I ran past them, they gave me the option to, like, when I ran past the place that it was in, it gave me the option to drop down, and now, once I've actually beaten all of them, it doesn't. That's a bit lame. Poor Yuffie, not having a ribbon. Oh. Since crit attack, clearly, so it must have a, like, 1,800 health? No, not that much. 1,700 health. Wow, that's quick. And it's another Malbro. Right, I'll need to... Ribbons in this game are quite easy to get. Like, getting a ribbon here in comparison to getting a ribbon in, say, Final Fantasy X. Pretty damn easy. Just stumble upon it like the first one you get. It's not even late. I mean, this isn't even late. It's like beginning of the second disc. Albeit beginning of the second, because of how the third disc or the last disc in all the PS1 Final Fantasies work, i.e. the third disc is just you can do some optional content that you could do before, plus the final dungeon. That is the case in 7, 8, and 9. And because of how that works, Final Fantasy VII is not like... If you assumed, which isn't really true, but if you assume that the amount of content on each disc is the same, and the amount of content in each game for each disc is the same, then I think the left path is optional. But yeah, so if you assume that the amount of content for each game for each disc is the same, then it would be the case that Final Fantasy VII is 3/4 of the size of 8 and 9. But really that isn't true. Firstly, because I suspect that the first disc might take a bit longer than it does in some of the... I'm not entirely sure that's true though. Oh, it doesn't even go to a different place. But secondly, because the final disc on all of them is so much smaller, the amount of content's more approximated by every disc except the last one, and so actually Final Fantasy VII is more like, did I save the game? I think I did. Yeah. So since it's more approximated by the discs apart from the last disc, then really the amount of content is more like 2/3. enhanced sword. I don't think that's actually much good, but no. Oh. Magic plus. I've got a ton of those things. It's double though. How many? 5. Can I shift? I don't need to revive. Honestly, what I'm doing makes sense. Makes total sense. I actually went overkill there. Okay. That was longer than it needed to take. As a sleep poisoned toad is really happy. Can I actually? Okay, let me up. Oh, yeah. Right. Yeah, the Metal Gear Solid, well, in both 1 and 2, torture sequences were also very, very easy. Okay, that's weird. You need to press up to go down. Of course. How obvious. Save game.